Crime once again increasing in cities throughout the country. New York City alone has had a 31% increase in shootings and murders in the month of just July, as this compared to last year. Now, New York City is not unique to this. For more on this, we're going to bring in former New York Congressman and former FBI agent and retired U.S. Marine Corps. So, Michael Grimm, you were here yesterday. We talked a little bit about this. This morning, I am walking out of the parking garage at like 4 a.m. or whatever time I get here, and I hear police, 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 and I'm like, what is that noise? I look over, there is 3 dudes beating up someone on the sidewalk. Now, first thing that goes through my head is, oh, I gotta go help this guy. I start walking towards, I yell at the guy. One guy looks up and postures like he's gonna fight me, and the first thing that goes through my head is like, if I fight this guy, am I gonna go to jail?
Well, Carl, first of all, good morning. Hate to hear that you always have to get up at 0:30, but you know, the story you're saying right now, unfortunately, is what I'm hearing all the time. This is a regular occurrence, and it's not, as you just said, it's not just New York City. This is every major city in America, because after a couple of years of demonizing our cops, saying to defund them, and allowing the criminals basically to do whatever they want to do. Let's be honest. I mean, you have some of these recidivists that are arrested over and over and put out the very next day, which also, by the way, it also demoralizes our police officers because they know they're going to get sued as well. And unfortunately, you know, look, you have the training, you probably could have helped, but you're 100% right. You would have, at a minimum, been sued and most likely been arrested. Well, that's just the reality of where we are right now in America.
Yeah, well, fortunately, they ran away. But this is on 3rd Avenue, folks, like right in front of a well-lit office front. I'm sure there's cameras there. But, you know, I'm yelling this from half a block away, and this guy postures up, and I'm thinking, okay, like, if we got to go, we got to go. But at the same time, like you said, like, yeah, I'll be sued or something like that. And this poor guy's laying on the ground. There are ambulances still there at the beginning of the show.
Right. And you're hitting on another point that I'd like to emphasize, you know, for everyone at home that's listening. You know, a well-lit area. This is not a dark alley where criminals are not expecting to, you know, to have anyone show up or get caught. No, they are completely brazen. Criminals today have been completely 100% emboldened. And that's why it's so out of control. And I want to make one other point, Carl, because you're talking about how 31% are these violent crimes, stabbing, shootings, and so on are up in New York City. Again, this goes back to Rudy Giuliani, Bernie Kerik, broken windows theory. They focused on the smaller crimes like a broken window and graffiti and turnstile jumping because they knew all indications, all data, everything you've ever looked at from the science of policing tells you that if you don't take care of those small petty crimes, they lead to the much bigger felonies and violent crimes. And that's exactly what we're seeing here, because for almost 2 years, all across America, they said, don't prosecute shoplifting and all those petty crimes. Right. And now you're seeing the violence come in droves.
Well, we're going to talk more about guns later in the show, but you talk about, you know, these crimes. It's impossible for law-abiding citizens almost to get a legal, even after the Supreme Court decision. I still can't apply because I'm not a New York resident. There's no mechanism, because everything's digital now. There's no mechanism for me to apply for that gun permit. On the other side of that, they're letting criminals go. Like, you get charged with having a gun, breaking and entering, robbery, whatever. They might charge them for this. They're back on the street. The guy tried to stab Lee Zeldin the other day, was back out on the street in like 24 hours. What is going on?
And how many of these guys don't even show up for their court date once they're let out? But, you know, you want to talk guns. Here's just a reality that no one wants to admit. The guns on the street that are killing people every single day. We're not talking about the one-off horrific shootings in a school or a mass shooting. Those happen. They should never happen. They do. And those are heartbreaking. But every single day, take Chicago. On any given weekend, I bet you at the end of this weekend, we'll have 50, 60, or 70 shootings in Chicago. God knows how many in New York City. They're all 90-some-odd%, the vast overwhelming majority, illegal guns. So the talk about gun control is a red herring. It's nonsense. And you're 100% right. Law-abiding citizens like yourself, you can't get one. You can't get them. But a guy on the street, a gangbanger, trust me, he'll have a gun in 24 hours if he really wants one. That's the sad reality. That's where we're at.
That's the crazy thing. And the other reality, too, is, so, you know, we're seeing hundreds of thousands of people come across the border, the southern border right now. And these are into towns and cities with, like, you know, 20,000, 30,000, maybe 100,000 people. Okay, so you have 100,000 people That doubles the population of some of these border towns. Yet we bus 4,000 or 5,000 up, or Texas buses 4,000 or 5,000 up to Manhattan. And Mayor Adams throws up his hands and says, we need federal assistance. Call in the National Guard in D.C. Like, what?
It's insanity. And listen, you're articulating something that, unfortunately, these local mayors in these small towns have been screaming from the mountaintops for so long now. And it is heartbreaking to hear. And I love the argument by liberals that say they are not a drain on society. They don't cost anything. They take care of themselves. That is just complete and utter nonsense. If they have young children, it's up to these municipalities to put them in school. If these people are pregnant, they have to have babies. Where do they go? They go to the emergency room. If they get hurt in any way, they go to the emergency room. So it's a massive drain on resources for these smaller towns where you're, exactly saying right. Sometimes almost doubling their population. They don't have the infrastructure for it. It's the whole thing is terrible. And I've said from the beginning, the treacherous trek across South America through Mexico into the United States is disgraceful. It's not humane, and we should never have a policy that encourages it. That's my opinion.
And not to mention the fact that when they do come here, they do get jobs, and because they're not citizens, that we don't have any mechanism to tax them on it, so they're getting away with that. Michael Grimm, always a pleasure, sir.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. With inflation at its highest level in 40 years and interest rates skyrocketing, your retirement plans are in danger. Well, our friends at American Hartford Gold can help show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Yeah. If you call them right now, they have a special offer. They will give you a free gold coin on your first qualifying order. So don't wait. Call now. Here's the number. 866-935-4309. That's 866-935-4309, or text Newsmax to 65532. That's Newsmax to 65532. Thank you.